Did you ever like being on Envy and then when we merged with Optic? Did you ever like you're like, oh wait, I like the esports thing is really cool, or was it
I
just
was
kind of like
poor Optic, they're gonna come to the Envy house. It's a fucking shit show. What are these boys gonna think? Like, we're doing our best, but like, there's only so much you can do, man. Like, I'm so curious what your guys' first impression was. I'll never forget when I moved into the Envy house
Yeah.
and week 1, Code Miko's running around in her bikini. She's drinking water out of a bidet.
Yes.
Justa Minx invited porn star Mia Malkova. And again,
Yeah.
I have nothing against the adult
course.
industry. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And they're like taking shots out of each other's mouths. I get a call from someone on the business team like, yo, we're going
Right.
to lose a sponsor. I'm like, bro, I just live in the house. I don't run it, man. Why are you calling me? And I also don't like to like be like, hey, don't do that, because I think people should have
Yeah.
freedom. And it's like,
Of course.
yeah, if you want to do sexual content, it's completely up to you.
Yeah.
But in terms of the brand, like the house, everybody was doing different things. Like me and
Yeah.
Andrea are like, we do chess. So
it did look like a crazy dynamic.
so it looked like such a crazy dynamic and range. And again, I still love Minx and I still
Right.
love Komiko, and they're
Yeah.
awesome. And like whatever content people want to do is fine, but it's more about how do you make it cohesive.
Of course, yeah. So
Yeah.
was the Optic
Honestly, maybe we were the problem. Like, how do we join in on that? Because Minx had gotten a lot of views through that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the Optic Envy days, does that feel like a weird blip in you guys' career?
It
Which is completely
feels
okay.
like such a long time ago.
Right.
And for what it's worth, I think it was an interesting experiment, but it's really hard to bring content creators from a different city.
That's so hard.
And like we're chess gamers, but we're
Right.
not gamers. We're content creators. We're in LA.
Yeah.
You guys are in Dallas and you're hardcore gamers. How do you get that chemistry working?
Of course.
Yeah.
That was one thing I always said. Like we love having people on Optic, and
Yeah.
in a perfect world, if I could have your AI.
If we were in Dallas, for example, that's completely
course.
different because then you're filming stuff all the time. But if you have to fly out and it's the added barrier,
Yeah. If I could build your AI boyfriend, fiance, husband in Dallas, then it would be perfect. It would all work out perfectly. 'Cause then we could do
Someone has to
content.
do it.
Someone's gonna do
he
it.
would be so good for content. I'm not wrong.
He would encourage you to come, not be late for content.
Yeah.
He
We
would
would
just-
be the dream team.
Alex, wake up.
No, he'd be way smoother than that. You
Way
wouldn't even know
smoother.
he's AI.
Oh, okay.
Please, don't discredit my future hubby.
Is he gonna have an accent?
Oh, yeah, I like accents.
Yeah,
He's definitely going to have, like, a foreign accent.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
chat GPT has a foreign accent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Does that work for you?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Oh,
He's a
that's
good
pretty
guy.
cool.
Yeah,
But-
I'm not sexually attracted to him, but
Sure you're not,
But
yeah.
like as a friendship,
For sure,
it's
yeah.
been great so far.
We
Yeah.
all say that at the start. But
Who knows
what
where it
was
goes?
your first impression of this crazy, like, Envy Optic? I'll be honest,
Well,
I'm
I
not
was very
offended.
familiar with you guys prior. I knew I like Minecraft a lot, so I knew who Minx was. I had no idea who Miko was. But we merged at the time, we merged.
Yeah.
I got to know a lot of the Envy guys.
Yeah.
And so I knew what was happening. We first figured out our esports stuff. And then they were like, yo, by the way, we have a house in LA.
Yeah.
So then, I tried to take that on, and it was fun. I mean, it reminded me how Optic started was we lived in a house together.
Yeah.
So 8 guys, one house, bunch of YouTube videos, bunch of gaming, and a bunch of smells. So obviously I was used to it. Like it just reminded me of our old house. I was actually like really passionate about that house. Like I thought it was gonna work, but
I think
you know.
it would have worked if we were all in the same city.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very tough. I don't know what
Because
the hell
even-
Envy would have done.
Yeah, no, it felt like our mom and dad got divorced and then the stepdad came in and he was really cool, but he was like, what the fuck do I do with these 4 kids? And it was us.
That's what is Hector the stepdad? Hex is the stepdad.
It was all of you guys. It was
We were
like
the collective
a collective stepdad. And you guys were trying. Like, you just got handed us. What are you going to do with that?